I'm gonna have you guys start on your back side. We're gonna move today in a very kind of outwardly motion. You're working with the element of space, also air. And I like to think of space. There's so many ways of thinking of space, but today I want you to think of the space, the element of space within you, around you, and how you move through space. And so being mindful on how you move from one thing to the next rather than rushing or grasping to get there. Can you be more present through the process, which isn't always comfortable, as we all know. So once you're on your back, go ahead, bring your knees to your chest and just rock your back body to the floor, getting acquainted to the here and now within you. Again, that space around you. Feel free to close your eyes, just tapping into that proprioception, knowing where your body, your limbs are in space without that visual, external visual cueing. Such a great thing to practice, especially as we move forward in time. It's a fancy way of saying getting older. And then we're going to come into a breath technique where we find space in between our inhales and exhales in an even manner. So in yoga, we typically call this a 2 to 2 to 2 to 2 ratio or 1 to 1 ratio, also known as box breathing. So find stillness on your backside. Knees can stay bent, feet firmly to the floor, or let your legs go long. Maybe you rest one hand at heart, one hand at belly, or both hands at the heart. We'll just do a few rounds of these and then we'll start moving. So begin by exhaling everything out. Then seal the lips. On an inhale, breathe in through your nose. Count to 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause. 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. 4. Pause. Exhale. 4. Pause. Inhale for 4. Pause. Exhale 4. Pause. And more like this. Inhale 4. Pause. Exhale 4. Pause. Allow your next inhale to find some sense of ease. So finding your own rhythm within your breath. Maintain those gentle pauses in between the inhales and exhales. So again, honoring the space of transition. I'm going to start with some somatic movement. So bringing go ahead, lengthen your legs first. Reach your arms over your head, taking a nice long breath in. Point or flex your feet, roll up through your wrists. Exhaling here. Take another breath. Inhale, get a little bit bigger. Again, you're working with that space, so feeling the space within you expand. And then on your next exhale, go ahead, bring your knees to your chest. You're more than welcome to round the spine, part to the knees. Allowing your head to come back to the floor. Keep the knees softly to your chest, heels softly towards your bum. Arms out to the sides like a capital letter T, palms will face up. Moving with breath, you're going to inhale here, and your exhale, let your knees drift over to your left. Not coming all the way to the floor quite yet. Inhale, you'll come up through center. And then exhaling over to the right. Working with the lower body first as you move from side to side with breath. And again, maybe you find those gentle pauses in between the inhales and exhales. Head spread out through the fingers. Just feel the connective tissue a little bit more as you lay here. And the next time the knees drift over to your left, right arm's coming with you, and you're going to allow yourself to roll all the way to your left side fetal. Your right arm is going to reach beyond your left fingertips. Yes, and then inhale. Feel free to drag your right fingertips up the length of your left arm as you come up through center. Right arm comes back to the right. And then exhale, you're rolling to your right side fetal. Left arm comes with, and you're reaching beyond your right fingertips. Inhale, coming through center. And then again, exhaling over to the left. Couple more rounds of these, and then we're going to add a little bit more. Now, the next time your knees come to the left and you're rolling to the left side fetal, as you reach your right arm beyond your left fingertips, feel free to reach your right leg forward in space. So towards the top edge of your mat, you'll slide your foot across the floor. Yes, that's my manual. And then inhale, everything will come back to that midline. As you roll to your opposite side, left arm reaches, left leg extends forward in space, creating a nice long line through that left side body, outer seam. And then inhaling back through center, and then again, just a couple more on each side. Excellent. I do one more on each side. Find that balance between your sides as we do. Once you find your balance, go ahead, come to your back side. We're going to make our way to tabletop position. So you have two options: knees to chest, rock up and down the spine. Take a few rocks as you do. Roll forward to tabletop, or you're rolling to one side from fetal, pressing up. Okay, once you found your tabletop position, neutral tabletop. Wrists are shoulder width, knees about hip width, maybe a little bit wider. We're going to come through a cat-cow. So as you inhale, you're extending the spine, opening through your front body. Exhale, press the floor away. Cat, flexion of the spine, expanding through the back body. Inhaling through your cow, and exhaling into your cat. And again, maybe you play with those gentle pauses of the in-between. Especially as things get a little louder, or maybe you're becoming a little more curious as to sensations that arise. And then see what happens the next time you come into your cow shape. Think of isometrically dragging the heels of your palms back to the knees, knees to your palms. Think of actively stretching through your abdominal wall. And then exhale, really press to the floor, tailbone touch, scoop the navel in and up, opening through the back body. Adding a little bit more energy into this movement to feel that sense of space as we become more active. Just mindful of how we move. We're not just dumping into our joints. We're letting our tissues bring us, pull us to the floor. Working with gravity, I like to say. On your next exhale, round the spine, let your hips shift back to the heels, child's pose. As you inhale, either come up through your tabletop into cow or let your hips come forward towards your wrists into extended cobra. Still have that action of dragging the heels of your palms back to the hips, just forward and up. And then exhale, press it back, child's pose. We'll do that a couple more times, whether you're in cow still or extended cobra. Nice. We're gonna add a little lateral movement. So the next time you inhale, let your hips come forward towards your left wrist, look over right shoulder. And then exhale, bring both hips to your left heel. Inhale, you'll come forward towards your right wrist, look over left shoulder. And then exhaling both hips to your right heel. 2 more on each side. Last couple here. Once you find your balance between your sides, either resting in child's pose just for a moment, or you can allow your body to come all the way to the floor. Crocodile pose, arms forward, palms facing up for today if you decide to come here. Go ahead, slide your hands underneath the shoulders. Come back up through tabletop. We're going to work through some bird dogs. So from your neutral tabletop position, step your right foot back in the ball of your right foot. Lift your right leg up no higher than hip height, right foot flex, so meaning toes to the floor. Left hand can stay down, or maybe you're walking left fingertips forward in front of you, or left arm floats up parallel to the floor. Good. We're going to stay on this side for a few rounds. So inhaling, lengthening, exhale, draw the navel in and up as you bring elbow, knee to center. Inhale, reach it out. Think of that active stretch you did in your cow shape. And then exhaling it in. So as we inhale, we're not letting our front body release to the floor. There's some engagement there. Get 3 more. This next one, you're gonna hold for about 5 breaths in space. That's your option 1. Option 2, you will bend your left knee, your right knee, reach behind you with your left hand, see if you can clasp the inside of your foot and gently kick back. You'll have your foot slowly release, come into your long line, fingertips to toes, and then exhale, left hand, right knee to the floor. Same thing, opposite side, step left foot back, float left leg up, right hand stays underneath shoulder, maybe walk it forward or float right arm up parallel. Inhale, lengthening, exhale, elbow, knee into the midline. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, extend without letting belly, abdomen drop to the floor. Exhale, pull it in. 3 more. And the next inhale, as you lengthen out, again, you're pausing for about 5 breaths here. Or you're bending your left knee, reaching back behind you with your right hand, clasping the inside of your foot and kicking back. You have your foot slowly release, lengthen it out. Right hand, left knee to the floor. A few rounds of cat-cow to kind of rinse it out. So inhale, extend through the spine. And then exhale, press down, round the spine. Bring up onto your finger pads. We're adding any other movement that feels intuitive here. Next inhale, come through tabletop. On the exhale, tuck toes, downward facing dog. Again, another 2 breaths or so here. Inhale, come up high in the balls of the feet. Exhale, bend the knees, look forward. You can float it or step it forward, top of your mat. Inhale, come up, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway forward fold, long spine. Exhale, 2 fold. And then we'll stay here. We'll stay in our forward fold ragdoll position. So feet are about hip width, maybe wider. You can grab your opposite elbows, soft bend in the knees, sway. Maybe bounce to the soles of your feet. Take up the head, the neck. Okay, on an exhale, let your hands come to the floor. And then bring your hands to the small of your back. To the best of your ability, I'm going to invite all of us to interlace your 10 fingers. Can you bring your palms closer together? Use your fingertips to bring your palms together. And then think of shrugging your shoulders up to the ears, like down to the floor. And then bring the shoulder blades in the mid back and then up towards the sky. Press your knuckles back as you do that. And then maybe your arms come up and over towards the crown of your head. You have that, you can press the floor away. Maybe you're lengthening through your legs a bit more, opening through that posterior chain. Find the gentle pauses. Usually things get a little more intense or louder, I like to say. On an exhale, slowly bring your hands to the small of your back. Then release your hands to the floor. Bend the knees, feel your feet, draw the navel in and up, and on your next inhale, you're going to gently roll one vertebra up, making your way to stand. And as you do, head and neck up last, and then you can add that shoulder shrug at the top, landing in your mountain or Tadasana. Nice. And just feel your feet all the way up to the crown of the head. Feel those opposing directions, your feet grounding down as your head ascends up towards the sky, cosmos. Length of your body, your spine, that space within you, around you. On an inhale, sweep the arms out and up. On your exhale, you're going to bend the knees softly, open up the chest, cactus shape your arms. So think of chest coming forward and up, chin can come up with it. And then as you exhale, press the floor away, just get long from your fingertips to your feet. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, bend the knees softly, bend the elbows, open up through the chest. 1 more time, inhale, exhale to lengthen. And then on the next exhale, bend the knees, open the heart. Inhale, lengthen, arms reach up. This time as you exhale, forward fold. Hands to the floor or your blocks. Inhale, come up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, you're going to step your left foot back, framing your right foot. Stay on the ball of your left foot. Feel free to bounce a few times. Okay. Find stillness in your lunge. On an inhale, you're going to bend the right knee, let your hips come forward. And just like you did in your cow, can you press your hands, your fingertips to the floor? Think of dragging your hands to your hips, hips forward in space. Feel the opening through the heart. And then exhale, press your feet down, right foot down, let your hips come up and back, wide pyramid. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Feel the active stretch for the front body from your left hip up. And then exhale, press down as you bring your hips back. Good, 1 more time. Inhale, bend the right knee. You're going to hop your left foot forward, find your pyramid. The left foot's at a 45-degree angle. Bend the right knee softly. Think of drawing your right thigh bone back in space. Lengthen the heart forward. Feel the isometric action of your palms dragging forward or back towards your hips. And then exhale, forward fold over the right leg. You can always bring your hands to the floor if you have that mobility today. Inhale, come up halfway. Hop your left foot back, come to the ball of your foot. Left hand down, inhale, bring your right arm up, twist. Option 1 to stay here. Option 2, rotating to the outer edges of your feet, letting your hips stack and drop with your right fingertips to the back edge of your mat. Good. Inhale, come up through center, right hand down. You're going to step your right foot back, plank pose. Remember, plank could be knees to the floor. Inhale, shift forward, exhale to lower. Press your palms down, drag them back as you bring your heart forward and up, cobra. And then exhale, lower into your crocodile, arms forward, palms up, forehead to the earth. Okay, slide your hands underneath the shoulders, press up through tabletop. Tuck toes, downward facing dog.
Walk your feet slightly closer together. We're gonna do that same thing left side. So inhale, reach your left leg back and up, three-legged down dog. Exhale, bring knee to chest, one-legged plank. Inhale, press the floor away, then step left foot through. Hands to the floor or your blocks. Bounce on the ball of your right foot. Find stillness. Next inhale, bend the left knee, bring your hips forward. Again, you're isometrically dragging your heels of your palms back or fingertips back. Exhale, hips up and back, wide pyramid. Right heel most likely will not come to the floor for most of us. Inhale, rebend the knee. But nice opening to the front side, belling it back, opening to the back side. One more here. Okay, inhale, come through your lunge. On the exhale, you're gonna hop your right foot forward, about a foot or so your right foot comes flat at that 45-degree angle. Soft bend in the left knee. Press your left foot into the floor to draw your left thigh bone back. This helps get your hips more aligned with each other. Inhale, lengthen, and then as you exhale, hinge at your hip as you forward fold over left leg. Hands can stay on your blocks, or maybe your hands, fingertips come to the floor. Okay, inhale, come up halfway. Stay here on the exhale. Next inhale, bend the left knee softly. Hop your right foot forward to meet left. Come up halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, root to rise. Sweep your arms on up. And then exhale, bend the knees. Cactus shape the arms open through the chest. Inhale, re-lengthen. Do that 2 more times. Exhale, bend the knees. Cactus shape the arms. There it is. One more time. Good. Inhale, press the floor away, lengthen up towards the sky. Exhale, come into your forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, halfway fold. Exhale, step your right foot back. Come to the ball of your right foot first. Then see if you can pivot your right heel to the floor. So your right foot's at a 45-degree about. Inhale, come up, warrior one, Virabhadrasana 1. Even though you're bending your left knee, think of pressing your left foot down to draw your left thigh bone back from the hip joint. And then press the outer edge of your right foot down to bring your right hip forward in space. On your next inhale, you're going to bring your upper body forward at a 45-degree angle. Stay here for another breath. We're going to shift forward into our warrior 3. Hands can come to the floor or blocks. Maybe start to just shift body weight forward as you come to the ball of your back foot, maybe the tips of your toes, and then you float up into your warrior 3. Your back foot is flexed to the floor. Left knee can have a bend, but then eventually press the floor away to straighten out to the left leg. Bend the left knee softly. Inhale, reach it back, warrior 1. Exhale, hands to the floor. Right heel, let it turn up to the sky. Twist, inhale, left arm up. Staying here or rotating to the outer edges of your feet, hips stack and drop, left fingertips to the back of the mat. Inhale, come up through center. Okay, step left foot back, plank. Inhale, shift forward, exhale to lower. Active cobra, press your palms down, drag the heels of your palms isometrically back to pull the heart forward and up. And then exhale to lower. Crocodile pose, arms forward in space, palms facing up. Rest here for about 3 breaths. Okay, slide your hands underneath the shoulders, press up through tabletop to downward facing dog. Walk your feet slightly closer together. Inhale, reach your right leg back and up, 3-legged down dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Stay here. Inhale, press the floor away. Step your right foot through. Pivot your left heel in and down. Inhale, come up. Warrior one. So just like the other side, bend the right knee, but then think of pressing the foot down as you draw your right thigh bone back. Press the outer edge of your left foot down to wrap your left hip forward in space. Okay, next inhale, you're going to bring your upper body forward about a 45-degree at that right hip. So there's this long line of energy from your fingertips down the crown of your head, the spine, out to the left leg heel. And then if you can, visualize that line of energy in your mind's eye. You're going to just shift the body weight forward, come to the ball of your left foot, maybe tips of your toes, as you bring that long line parallel to the floor in your warrior three. Next, exhale, hands to the floor. Just let your left foot come meet to your right, forward fold. Inhale, press the floor away, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, bend the knees softly, open up the chest. Inhale, re-lengthen. This time, exhale, come back into your forward fold. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, either step it or float it back. You can come it down into your cobra or halfway to your chaturanga, that's that push up, and then into your up dog. We meet in downward facing dog. Nice work, everybody. See if you can recommit to those gentle pauses between your inhales and exhales, especially when we are not moving. Okay, walk the feet slightly closer side by side. Inhale, reach your right leg back and up. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, press the floor away. Exhale, step it through. Again, pivot your left heel to the right. Come up, warrior one. And those nice alignments through those isometric actions starting from the ground up. We stabilize so that we can ascend up and out without kind of free falling in space. Inhale, come at that 45-degree angle, the right hip. We're going to work our way back up into warrior three. You can always be supported, meaning your hands come to the floor blocks. Staying here, or start to make your way into standing split. So your hands will come to the floor or your blocks. Reach back through the left leg, think of pointing or floating the left foot. Now stay here or bend the left knee. With your right hand, reach back, grabbing the foot, and you're kicking back. That's the way I live. Got it. You have the foot, slowly release. Bend the right knee, step it back. Coming into our twist, left hand down, inhale, right arm up. Stay here or rotate to the outer edges of your feet, hip stack and drop. Nice outer hip stretch. Inhale, come up through center. Right hand down, right foot back. Your choice of a flow or not, meaning you can always hold plank. And then shift back, downward facing dog. You can walk the feet a little bit closer together, side by side. Inhale, reach left leg back and up. Exhale, knee to chest. Stay here. Inhale, press the floor away. Step it through. Right heel pivots to the left. Come up, warrior one. Find those stabilizing actions from the ground up. Next inhale, hinging at your left hip, bringing your upper body forward. Warrior three, start to shift a little bit more forward, coming to the ball of your right foot, tips of the toes. Maybe start to make your way into warrior three. It could be supported warrior three, hands to blocks of the floor. Staying here or hands to the floor blocks. Reach your right leg back and up into your standing splits. Bending the right knee, reaching back with your left hand, clasping the inner foot, and then kicking back. Nice. If you have the foot, slowly release. And then reach your right leg back, bend the left knee, coming in straight into your twist. Right hand down, inhale, left arm up. Pivoting on the outer edges of your feet, hip stack and drop. Inhale through center. Nice, Michael. Left hand down, left foot back, plank. Your choice of a flow or not. We meet in downward facing dog when you're ready. Feel free on the next exhale or so, let it come out the mouth. Taking one more breath here. Next inhale, come up high on the balls of the feet. Let your knees come to the floor. Shift your hips to your heels, palms facing up, or even sweep your arms back by your legs, embryo. And you can rock from side to side if you do. And you're signaling to the brain that we're going to find or start to bring the energy down now. Let the breath start to calm. And play with those pauses between your inhales, especially at the bottom of the exhale. Slide your hands underneath the shoulders. Press yourself up, bring your hips to one side, legs out in front of you. And we're gonna come into some nice hip stretch, twist, and then we'll make our way to the floor. So because we're seated, feel free to support your lower back, creating that nice length here rather than rounding into the flexion by sitting on a blanket or even a block if you need it. We'll start on the right side. So let your left leg come out in front of you. Bring your right knee into your chest. And we're going to come into what is called half cow's head. You're going to step your right foot over your left leg and then heel toe it out to the left so that your right knee kind of stacks on top of your left thigh knee. This might be enough for you. You're going to tense your fingertips, walk them a little bit more forward, keeping your sits bones rooted, tailbone rooted. Inhale, lengthen to the spine. And then exhale, let the exhale bring you closer into the floor. So nice opening to the back of the left leg, opening to the outer right hip. You might even feel this down up through the lower back.
Keep the neck in line with the spine. And rather than pulling yourself into the shape, and it's totally okay to use that strap as support for guidance, but can you really use the exhales to bring you closer into the shape? Okay, next inhale, make your way upright. You can, keeping your right leg over the left, but just let your right foot come flat to the floor. You're going to come into your twist. Reach your left arm up. Use your right hand to hug your right thigh into the midline so that you can hug the knee into the crook of your elbow, or you might even hook left arm over the right thigh knee. Right fingertips behind you. Inhale, lengthen through the heart. And then exhale, start to rotate from your navel up the chain of your spine. And next inhale, slowly untwist. You're going to counter twist your outer hip. Tented fingertips to the outer left hip. You can even kind of dip forward and down. Let the head and neck go. Inhale, come up through center. Uncross your legs. Right leg long. Left knee in. Cow's head first. Step your left leg, left foot over the right thigh. And then heel toe it out to the right so that eventually your left thigh knee lays over on top of the right thigh knee. Ground down through your sit bones, tailbone, tented fingertips, long spine, tall heart. And then as you exhale, start to forward fold as you hinge at your hip line. I like to keep the right leg, that straight leg, active, supporting the intense posterior chain elongation stretch we're most likely feeling. Feeling it probably in the outer hip, lower back. Again, see if you can rely more on the exhale to bring you into the shape rather than force. Calming the nervous system as we do. Almost surrendering into the shape, into the moment, into the intense feelings. Okay, inhale, come up through center. Keeping your left leg crossed, but just let your left foot come flat to the floor. Using your left hand to bring your left thigh into the midline, reach your right arm up. You can hug thigh in or hook right arm over left thigh. Yep. Onto fingertips, left hand behind you. Inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, navel in over to the left as you twist. Good, 2 more breaths. Inhale, slowly untwist, counter twist to the outer right hip. And feel free to kind of dip forward and down. Inhale, come up through center. Uncross the legs, you can tap it out. And then you'll slowly make your way to the floor. But before you do, make sure your props are nearby to support you in your final rest. Once you're on the floor, feel free to bring your knees to your chest. Find a variation of happy baby. You can rock it around. Playing with our earth and water element as we do. Bringing the energy a little further in and down rather than up and out as we worked with most of the practice today. And he exhales out the mouth. The eyes start to soften. And as your gaze starts to turn more inward, see if you can feel what shape is going to support you for your final rest. Maybe it's legs up the wall, there's plenty of wall space, or a supinated Baddha Konasana, supported sound angle. Or maybe you're sliding the lengths of your blocks underneath the lengths of your calves for more of an easy inverted position. Or just your straightforward Shavasana corpse pose, just letting your body lie long on the floor. If your legs are long, let them be at least hip width or wider. Arms can drift away from the body, palms facing up. We're going to work with a breath technique to bring the energy further in and down. Like I said, most of the practice we've been working the energy up and out. We're going to work with Viloma breath. And we're going to work on the exhales. So breaking the exhales in 3 different parts. Between those parts, we'll find a pause, space. The inhale will be a nice long inhalation. Okay. A few rounds. So start by exhaling everything out. Feel the lips on an inhale, breathe in from the crown down to the base of the spine. And then exhale through the nose, bottom to top, count of 1, 2, pause, 1, 2, exhale, 1, 2, pause, 1, 2, exhale, 1, 2, pause. Inhale, top to bottom. Exhale, bottom to top, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Inhale, top to bottom. Exhale, bottom to top. 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Inhale, top to bottom. Exhale, bottom to top. 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Inhale, top to bottom. Exhale, bottom to top. 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Inhale, top to bottom. Exhale, bottom to top. 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Inhale, top to bottom. Exhale, bottom to top. 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Exhale, 1, 2, pause. Allow your next inhale to find ease, followed by your easy exhale. Taking as much time as you need for your rest and stillness.